Hello everyone, welcome back to some Library of Ruina. Not too much has happened since the last episode, but went ahead and moved around the decks here and threw them on the Keter floor here because we're going to be attempting the abnormality first thing. Look at the Snow Queen. Now, there's a specific reason that the decks are set up like this, and pretty much you just want Roland to have really strong, just really strong offensive cards, and at least one with a counter dice like Repressed Flesh, because you're going to be taking a lot of one-sided attacks, and also you're not actually going to be clashing, which is why I don't have Bamboo-Hatted Kim on Roland, because he is not going to be clashing. Let me just show you what I mean. So, the way this fight works is that 3 of your Librarians, as you can see, are completely frozen. Now, what's going to happen is pretty much she takes no damage from burn or bleed, and no damage while people are trapped in the ice. Now, the more ice that gets destroyed, the stronger that she gets, but also you get your Librarians back. And, like, she'll start draining the health away every turn. However, that can be offset if you destroy all of them, they get 50% of their HP back. There's also a new debuff called Chill. I'll show you what Chill does. It's fairly simple, and I mean, we don't get to use it ourselves, sadly. It's just her. So, what I like to do is, because she's aiming for this dice on both ends, let's use our Repressed Flesh. And I want to break out the other Tomfoolery page here, because it has the strongest offense, like with Freak, Roll the Prescripts, Repressed Flesh, and Recycle. Like this deck is so offensively strong and does so much damage with all the passives. It's useful for breaking out the ice quickly. So let's just get that run. Nice, perfect. So no chill build up yet. That's really good for us actually. As you can see, does a crazy amount of damage. I attempted this fight way earlier, right when I had it unlocked, and let me tell you, it was not a fun time. Here's what I'm going to do. I actually think I have enough damage to... you know what? Just make it a guarantee, especially since those are high block dice. So let's make it a guarantee. All right. This is gonna hurt, but honestly, you just have to take it. You just want to hope Roland doesn't get staggered. As long as he doesn't get staggered, you basically won. There we go. Now we have 2. Perfect. Okay. She gets another speed dice, but I also get another source of damage, which is also really important. I don't have anything to block that chill from happening, but I don't want him to get staggered, that's the thing. So I'm going to put a block dice there, and then I'm just going to hope that he can essentially tank the hit there. Please work. Okay, that hurts. Okay, he lived it. He lived it. Please. Oh my god, that's so lucky. Oh, that was so lucky. I don't think that's gonna make or break, but that is really lucky that he didn't get staggered there. Is that I might be able to get the Librarian out? Yes, I can. Okay. This fight's going incredibly well. If Roland got staggered, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would be a little bit tougher. And this is perfect too, because now is free to essentially break the person out. Also, they're weak to blunt. I should have mentioned that. They're weak to blunt and normal to pierce. You don't want to use slash on them. It's not very good. So just make sure that getting some buffs rolling here. Like that. Do we have any kind of... Yeah, you're just gonna... Let's have you clash with that, and then you're just gonna focus on clashing with her, keeping her preoccupied for the time being. That's gonna hurt bad. Just gonna do that. Alright. And then I want this to be the one that's clashing. There we go. Let's do it. Nice. Got staggered. There's a chance, but I decided it was worth it, the risk. Nice. Won that. Okay. It's a shame that Roland got staggered, but we should be able to get them out next turn. Let's go ahead and give that to Roland since he took some damage. I'm gonna block that if I can, but our top priority is saving our friend there. So let me just block one of these. Okay. And then this other one will go here. And then you also will go there, and then let's regen some light with you. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Roland shouldn't die, I don't believe. Unless she rolls really high. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would be a little worse off. Yep. Okay, 2 good hits. I wanted to get the strength going, even though it's ineffective. The creek should now do that. There we go. Okay, good. Don't die. Okay, you didn't die, we're good. Alright. Now it's an actual fight. Just gonna use this mass attack page here. It's not actually that strong, but it's just... it's a little tough. Also, she is, like the ice is weak to blunt, so that's good to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and just layer on the damage here. My friend are going to Will of the Prescripts. Which one? Let's go that one. This one you can throw that against. You're going to do some flashing strikes, and then let's go ahead and throw a let's throw out a light regen. There we go. And you, Roland, or not Roland, you, Eden, are gonna give me a... Oh, that is a good idea, actually. Let's do a sturdy defense over there, and then a frontal assault. Yeah. Alright. Let it rock. Easy. It hurts a little bit, but not too bad. Oh, I never showed you guys what chill does. Essentially, the more chill you have, the more debuffs you get, and if you get 6 chill, they're basically dead, unless you take attacks away from them. So, at the earlier section of the fight, at the very beginning, if Roland either staggers or gets chill, then or up to 6, he just dies. It's just a restart. Nice. Nice. Blocks, good blocks. Good damage, look at that. Blunt damage is really good here. Basically just using the other 2 as clashing while, ooh, yeah, I want that. Let's give it to you, Roland. Oh god, I got 6 chill. Oh my god. That was a complete waste. Alright. Oh, I got my face now. Alright. Let's do that. I should have paid attention to the amount of chill that he had, but it is what it is. Although Puppet Blockade isn't the best option, it's the only blunt I've got, so I need to play it. Also, I need to make sure that Roland there doesn't get hit. I need to make sure that he survives as long as humanly possible. So let me just keep throwing on. Do a rush down. There we go. Okay. Let it rock. Good. Yeah, Pierce isn't too bad, but just Flash is just the worst. As you can see, it's more clash fodder than anything. There we go. Good. Nice. Good stuff. Good damage there. She's really close to staggering. I just need to... Yep, it's fervent beats time. Roland is going to be a one-man army wrecking machine, as he's going to clash with the strongest dice, most powerful cards, and he's going to win. He got immobilized. It's not the worst ever, but it's not great. Let's go ahead and which dice is that? That one? I can't block that. Bit of a shame. Let's clash with that there. Let's also throw out some light regen. You, on the other hand, can take. Don't freak out. You take that one there. Even if they're not doing the most damage, they're still getting burn going, which is still very valuable to us. Because, yeah. Never mind, she takes no damage from burn. Well, ignore that then, but the thought's nice. Okay, that hurts. Good. Nice. Good hits. There's the fervent beats damage. This should be a stagger. Easy. Yep. It should be GG, actually. Or definitely next turn. That is... close. Alright, fine. Let's just press P and let it rock. And that's the game. So, as you can see, you just need really, really strong opening play with offense, blunt dice, and ability to essentially clash with the chill, making sure she's not getting her strength up if you can manage it, but, you know, some puppet pages. So I didn't even need Bamboo-Headed Kim, honestly. Probably could have just thrown in a third puppet page or something else, but just loaded with blunt dice would have been fine, but yeah. Blunt, blunt, blunt. That's what you need to know. But enough of that. Let's hear what they have to say.
무슨 말이라도 해보려구나.
의미 없이 시간을 낭비하고 있군.
아 그래 분위기 풀고 이야기해보자고.
그래, 너희와 이야기하는 건 굉장히 오랜만이니.
우리가 두렵구나. 피하고 싶은 존재들이고.
이렇게 마주하고 이야기를 나눌 정도로 편한 사이는 아니지. 그래도 호크마, 비나, 너희까지 무사히 깨어났네. 도서관이 점차 완전해지고 있다는 뜻이겠지.
네가 원하는 것에 점점 더 가까워지고 있다는 거기도 하고.
맞아. 간절히 바라는 것이자 내 목표인 단 한 권의 책. 이 끝에 반드시 그 책을 손에 넣을 거라고 믿고 있어. 그렇기에 여기까지 올 수 있던 거고.
악몽 같은 과거가 너를 괴롭히지 않는다면 이 껍데기 속에 영원히 갇혀있다 한들 불멸의 안정감과 무한한 행복을 누릴 수 있을 텐데 넌 여전히 과거에 사로잡혀 있구나. 그렇게 껍데기 속에만 있으려 하지도 않고 밖으로 나가 맨살을 보이는 것이 두렵지는 않니? 아직은 너를 지켜주는 이 단단한 껍데기 밖으로 나간다면 가시도 친 길을 걷게 되겠지. 상처투성이인 네 몸에는 새로운 살이 돋기도 전에 상처로 덧나고 얼룩질 텐데 끝내 피로 뒤덮여 다시 껍데기 속으로 기어 들어가고 싶어질 때면 이미 그것은 시간에 달아 무너졌을 테고. 그런데도 너는 이곳을 벗어나고 싶어 하는구나.
상처가 생기든 스스로 미쳐 생채기를 내든 간에 그 지옥 같던 곳보다는 낫겠지.
널 괴롭히는 방식이 달라질 뿐. 그때와 다름없이 여전히 공포는 네 눈앞에 존재할 것이다. 그것은 사라지지 않고 널 쫓을 거고. 고통스러웠던 과거에 묻혀 보지 못하고 있는지, 아니면 애써 외면하는 건지.
할 수밖에 없는 거야. 어떻게든 난 생기를 얻고 악착같이 나아갈 거니까. 그래도 과거는 서서히 잊혀지고 있어. 이 목표가 변하는 일은 없겠지만.
네가 그렇다면 그런 것이겠지. 우리가 또 이렇게 마주하고 이야기를 나눌 시간이 있을 거라고 생각하니?
글쎄, 난 있으면 좋다고 생각하는데 너희 의견을 들어보고 싶네.
우리의 생각을 묻는 건가? 의외군.
됐어. 인사는 여기서 끝내자. 오랜만에 봐서 반가웠어.
가버렸구나. 너무 매몰차게 군 거 아니니?
조금 놀랐을 뿐 악의는 없었어.
제일 가까이에서 보는 나도 매번 놀랍네. 최근엔 꽤 유해진 것 같아. 적어도 이야기를 들어주긴 하니까. 처음 만났을 때는 대화조차 안 하고 통보하는 식이었는데 말이지.
그것이 좋은 방향이든 나쁜 방향이든 엔젤라도 변하고 있는 거군.
좋은 일이지 않니? 앞으로 이런 자리가 자주 있었으면 좋겠구나.
엔젤라의 말대로 다른 지정 사서들이 어떻게 생각하는지가 중요하긴 하지.
뭐 하층이나 중층 분위기라면 걱정하지 마. 적당히 나쁘지 않은 편이니까. 그래도 모두가 함께 모인다라. 솔직히 상상이 잘 안 가긴 하네.
Alright. Gotten some new abnormality pages. These are all about winning clashes. So, you can immobilize someone if you win enough clashes. You can inflict bind if you win enough clashes and deal stagger damage. And then also, pretty much give someone a free turn and everyone else is frozen solid. But also, the enemies specifically are inflicted with 6 bind, meaning you get a really strong swing for a turn. So that's pretty good. Although, there's something else here. We should probably give that a look.
하하, 다들 무슨 이야기를 하길래 그렇게 심각해?
이것은 중대 사안입니다.
맞아. 그냥 넘어갈 수 없는 문제야. 곤란해 정말.
무슨 일인지 이야기해봐.
넷자우가 튀었어.
이번 도서관 청소 담당은 예술부입니다.
응?
뭔가 짚히는 것이 있습니까?
아니, 그럴 리가.
보조 사사들도 전부 데리고 어디 숨었나 봐.
청소라니? 너희들에게 청소를 하라고 명령한 적은 없을 텐데.
각자 담당하는 방의 관리는 자율이지만 함께 이용하는 복도는 돌아가며 청소를 하는 것이 낫다는 결론을 내렸습니다.
너희는 스스로 일을 더 벌리네.
혹시 문제가 될까?
문제가 되지는 않아.
다행이다. 그래서 서로 고민하고 있었어. 넷자우가 대체 어디로 숨은 것일까 하고.
자, 여기 냈자.
뭐야? 어떻게 된 거지?
도서관에서 너희를 찾고 데려오는 것쯤은 나에게 일도 아니야.
넷자우! 복도 청소 순서는 지키기로 약속했잖아. 자기 차례에 도망치다니 너무해.
술 냄새가 진동하는군요. 뒤에 예술부 보조 사서들까지.
이건 다 사정이 있어서 그래.
무슨 사정인데?
말이나 들어보고 싶군요.
자자자, 내 짜오도 다음에 조심할 거야. 응? 이 정도면 충분하겠지, 안 그래?
아니요, 저는 들어야겠습니다.
내 짜오.
나도 청소하는 것이 싫지만 하려고는 했다고. 그런데 혼자 넋두리 하던 도중에 롤랑이 농땡이 치기 좋은 장소를 알아냈다면서 술을 좀 나눠주면 알려주겠다고. 그러면 청소를 안 해.
이 친구가 아직 많이 좀 많이 취했네. 술도 약하면서 참 술을 좋아한단 말이야.
롤랑, 내 짜오의 말이 사실이야?
아니, 그럴 리가.
그러고 보니 당신에게서도 옅은 술 냄새가 나는군요.
실망이야.
야, 미안해. 나도 내 짜오와 같이 청소 도울 테니 용서해주라.
아니, 오늘 청소는 물론이고 너도 청소 당번에 끼도록 해.
뭐?
좋은 생각이에요.
그렇다면 저도 이번 일은 눈 감아 드리겠습니다.
그럼 앞으로 청소 잘 부탁할게.
롤랑도 혼자서 일을 더 벌리네요. 하하.
Alright. Oh, that's not all that serious. That's really funny. Like, just... It's just the goofy little side stories really just add so much to the otherwise very dark and gloomy atmosphere of the game. You just have these little moments here and there that are nice, light, and funny. Kind of shows all the librarians interacting and getting along to an extent. But, yeah, so I was thinking about this abnormality here. Then I realized this fight sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you, this fight sucks. It's really annoying. So honestly, I don't even want to do it right now. I'd rather just get a little bit farther with the invitations and bring some overpowered pages against it, because I frickin' hate that fight. Let me just throw up my friendly little black box, and I can kind of explain a little bit why. So the reason that fight sucks is because it's another. So the thing with Chisette's Lord, Chisette's thing is Wizard of Oz. You have the woodsman, the scarecrow, and now you have the lion and the yellow house or whatever, and like that's, you know, it's clearly supposed to be frickin' oh god, why'd I just lose it? You know, it's Wizard of Oz. Oh my goodness, I am really out of it. It's supposed to be Wizard of Oz, and with that comes the sort of like the house in the yellow brick road, and in that fight you fight the lion and Dorothy stand-in. But the whole deal with that is you have to deal with a lion where the lion gets stronger every time you attack Dorothy. But you have to attack Dorothy or you'll instantly lose because of another mechanic that's present in the fight. And it's like you're just constantly getting hit, staggered, just here and there, just absolutely murdered with like 18s and like 20s on damage dice, and it's just freaking ridiculous. And I just hate it. It's not as, I don't know, I would say it's not as annoying as the Red Riding Hood mercenary fight, but it's fairly close. Also, I'm gonna say, I know I pronounce, for some weird reason, I pronounce, it's Gerbera and then it's Hakma, but I say Gerbera, and I say Hakoma. I don't know why I add the extra letters in there, but somewhere I just picked that up, and I can't change it no matter how hard I try. So I will consistently pronounce these two wrong, and I'm sorry, but it's the easiest for me because I want to say Gerbera and I want to say Hakoma. I might be able to break Hakma, but I cannot break Gerbera. Sorry, just gonna say that ahead of time. But enough of me prattling on. Let's go ahead and take this floor on, and I'm going to be using Ha today, because I thought it'd be nice to have some diversity.
굉장히 실망스러워.
죄송해요, 아르갈리아님.
이곳까지 오면 분명 답을 찾을 수 있다고 생각했거든. 그런데 왜 아무도 모르는 걸까?
외곽 중에서도 변두리인 곳에 무엇이 있다고 기대한 겁니까?
붉은 안개는 이곳을 기점으로 활동하면서 그 힘을 다루기 시작했잖아.
붉은 안개고 뭐고 우리는 그저 버려진 연구실을 사용하고 있을 뿐이라고.
뭔가 있는 건 확실한데 짐작 가는 거 없어?
꼭 괴물들이 올 거예요. 제발 그만 저희를 놓아주세요.
하나도 도움이 안 되네.
여기 있는 그 누구도 이 시설에 대해서는 모른다고 하는데 왜 자기 할 말만 하는 거야?
빨리 도움이 될 만한 정보를 생각하는 게 좋을 거야. 나도 정말 미치겠거든. 그 사람의 아름다운 목소리를 따라 짐작 가는 곳은 전부 돌아봤어. 열심히 찾아봤지. 끝에 남은 건 엘사와 도서관, 그리고 이곳뿐이더라.
곧 올 거야. 문을 안 닫으면 곧 들어올 거라고.
도시 한복판에 나타난 피아니스트. 내 동생을 앗아갔지. 난 그 자리에 있지 못했지만 뒤늦게 도착한 후 본 건 피아니스트가 없는 거대한 피아노뿐이었어. 내 동생은 피아노의 건반과 현이 되어 마지막 연주를 한 거야. 형언할 수 없는 모습이었지. 하지만 끔찍해서 말을 잇지 못한 게 아니야. 그 모습은 아름다웠거든.
저 대업 소리 들려? 온다고!
내 동생이 머저리에게 가게 둔 게 잘못이지. 난 말리지 못했어. 평생 이해할 수 없어서 외로웠던 우리는 연주로 인해 서로를 이해할 수 있었어. 세상 물정 모르는 귀여운 말괄량이를 잃은 아픔과 절망에 몸을 떨다가도 다시 동생이었던 것을 보며 그 황홀한 선율에 몸을 떨 때 눈이 떠졌어. 보이더라고. 그 아이를 위해서 내가 해줄 수 있는 건.
아, 왔어. 부디.
아름다운 선율로 안젤리카의 추모를 끝없이 잇는 것. 상냥한 목소리가 속삭였지. 다시 한번 그때의 연주를 할 수 있다고. 그 목소리를 따라 헤맸지만 어디서도 명확한 답을 구하지 못했어.
역시 오늘은 이빨 대업들이야. 다들 도망쳐. 머리카락 한 올도 넘겨서는 안 돼.
아니야. 내가 보고자 했던 건 이런 어설픈 괴물이 아니야. 플루토, 에일린?
예, 아르갈리아님.
정지시키면 되는 거죠? 태엽은 톱니에 비해 하찮을 뿐이에요. 어떻게 이 고기 태엽들을... 당신들은 대체...
그제야 머릿속에 뭔가 스치더라고. 그래, 붉은 안개가 피를 토하며 춤을 출 때 아름다움과 무척 비슷하구나. 분명 피아니스트와 붉은 안개의 아름다움은 색이 다르지만 참 닮았구나.
다들 보기에 괴물보다 더한 놈이야.
아무것도 없어. 내게 남은 건 이 초대장뿐이네. 에일린, 네 아이들 좀 빌려줄래?
네, 부디. 저희가 따라가지 않아도 괜찮으신가요?
걱정하지 마. 금방 다녀올 거야. 아직 무르익지 않았거든. 플루토는 이곳에 남아서 좀 더 살펴보도록 해.
예, 기꺼이. 저놈 곁에 있던 두 놈은 분명 뒤틀림일 거야. 그리고 한 놈은 어디선가 봤는데.
푸른 잔향이 어딘가 슬퍼 보이는 건 착각일까?
푸른 또라이지. 동생을 잃은 충격에 그냥 미쳐버린 놈이야. 피아니스트 때문에 소중한 걸 잃은 사람이 얼마나 많은데 미쳐도 곱게 미쳐야지. 게다가 힘 있는 놈이 확 돌아서 둥진이 외곽인이 다 쑤셔대면 막을 수가 없다고.
동생은 안젤리카라고 했지? 내 이름과 비슷하네.
뭐 그렇지. 같은 뜻일 거야.
그나저나 이빨 태엽이라는 건 외곽 괴물이야?
외곽은 머리에 의해 도시에서 거부당하고 버려진 것들이 모이는 곳이거든. 도시의 불순물을 버리는 폐기장 같은 곳이야. 외곽은 구경하기도 힘들어서 사람 대부분이 그 존재를 잘 몰라. 보통 외곽의 괴물들은 인간이 만들었거나 밖에서 들여온 것들이지. 그리고 지성과 감정을 지닌 녀석도 꽤 많다고 들었어. 인간의 시대에 도시 안에서 용납할 수 없는 불순물인 거야.
나처럼 말이구나. 환영합니다, 손님. 저는 이곳의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라입니다.
안젤리카?
저는 엔젤라입니다.
그러네. 너같이 추한 게 안젤리카일 리가.
헛소리 하지 말고 얌전히 들어가지 그래.
기계조차 인간이 될 수 있도록 하는 힘. 역시 더 무르익어야겠네. 기다려줘, 안젤리카.
Yeah, so he just shows up. He just shows up and hangs and like pops in and goes, all right, let's check it out. Okay, so it's clear that one, he's insane. Two, he believes that the library has a power that can help him. And three, he's trying to bring his, well, I'll just tell you the answer. He's trying to bring his sister Angelica back to life, clearly. Like that's very obvious in the way he's speaking about the library and the way he's framing his search. That's just kind of what's going on. I will say though, he's not alone. So we have a bunch of these Church of Gears worshippers, and they're smoke based. But here's the thing though, is these passes and these cards are what make smoke decks usable now. The smoke I had earlier was like, it's okay, but it didn't have anything to get it going. These will make it work. This one not so much. The zero cost page is actually the best for restoring light. But look at that. Really high defensive card gaining 4 smoke. The rushdown gaining 2 smoke, inflicting smoke, 2 damage dice. This one's kind of whatever, but it's nice. If they have 2 smoke, which if you have a couple of smoke pages isn't that difficult. All the dice get +1 power. That's just pretty good in general. And then Vapor. I mean, it is what it is. 9 to 19. Get 4 smoke, draw a page. Fairly solid. There are some, like, still some more smoke cards that we can, like, pin down, but these will help complete the archetype for now. I can start putting them in decks and stuff. That's basically what I'm talking about. So, for this, I'm bringing Hod's Floor and a lot of Slash and Burn. Mostly just because I want to show off what it looks like. So, let's do it. If they fail, I'll bring in that sack and we can see some of those pages as well. So, definitely want to make sure that we... Okay. Where are you going? Going there. Okay. You definitely need to be blocked by something. Let's do that. And then let's see if I can get a good... Oh, actually. going to do that. Because if I win or lose, it's gonna be good either way. So seems like a good deal to me. And then let's go ahead and regain some light here. You on the other hand, let's take that off there. Let's pop a rush down. Okay. I use this floor for quite a bit, so I'm fairly used to its music, actually, funnily enough. I'm just going to keep piling cards in that central one there. Yeah, one thing that I learned over long stretches of playing this game is that, like, there really is no benefit to just... let's do it like this. I'll just use the counter dice to handle that. There's no benefit to just, like, you know, clashing with every dice with all dice kind of thing. Hold on. It's not useful to clash every dice 1-to-1. Like, every dice doesn't need to clash with the one that's targeting it. Because what happens is like, it's gonna make your entire fight come down to just the dice rolls. And, I mean, that's most of what the game is, but that also makes things just a little, like, unpredictable, and it just becomes a little tough. So, instead, what you should do, and I think is the best strategy, is let yourself get hit by a few things, but in reward, completely nuke down an opponent. It's kind of like D&D. If you ever played D&D, it's all about action economy. The more turns that you're taking, the exponentially better that it gets, and the less turns that your enemy is taking, the better too. So, less enemies means less dice, which means I have more dice, which means I get more turns, which means I get more attacks, which means I win more. That's just literally how it works. At a very basic level, that's just how the best strategy, like, to play this game is. And you'll see. Block. Good hit. I should be able to get the... Oh, he won that. Alright. He low rolled on the Vapor. Okay. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Nah, the counter dice failed me. I was hoping for a little more. Alright. Always repressed flesh makes me happy. Didn't get the stagger, a little sad, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and shift targets because, I mean, he's going to stagger, for sure. Let's go ahead and, not using emotional turbulence yet because, just don't have the emotional level to make those dice better. I mean, I could still use it, it's fine, but I would only use it in cases like this, where I am wanting to let a counter dice handle some of the workload. Yeah, let's do that. Do that there. There we go. You, on the other hand, my friend, you need to get some light back. Let's just throw you there. And then you, well, that one's just gonna hit. Let's get a sleigh in there. Let's regen some light as well. Okay. This is looking good. Everyone is good. Yep. All right. Let's go. There we go. That's the roll I was expecting earlier. It's freaking 17. Ow. It's all right though. Ooh, good clashes. Bamboo had a Kim, man. I can't believe I went through most of the game without having that die or that card. That key page. Stagger. Perfect. And this one's close to staggering. You're dead. Nice. Good blocks. Nice. Okay. Cool. I mean, defensive dice, yeah. Let's go ahead and let's pop that over here. Just because, you know, emotional turbulence and extract fuel, like, we have some defensive dice going on. Let's do that, and then do a sword hit there. You can also put some damage over here. That should be enough to stagger and take care of that. But the rest of you, though, let's see what you got going on. Okay, you're going to take that, and then you're going to boost damage. Perfect. I could probably put some haste in her deck to make the flashing strike more reliable, but I haven't found a way to tech that in just yet. It's fine though. It'll be alright. Let's do that. That'll be a free hit pretty much. And then you can just pile on some extra damage here. Just do like this. There we go. Okay. That's gonna be countered hopefully by that. And then let's almost forgot. Let's put you like here. There we go. This one to clash. Perfect. Alright. Cool. Of course. Way overthought that. That's okay. Look at the damage. Okay. Should be enough to get a stagger whenever you hit. There we go. Easy. Oof, that hurts. Oh, deflected. Wow. Not bad. That'll finish you off, though. Nice. Look of the day, always on Vampire Camp. Going to make this a absolute bloodbath. It's gonna throw an emotional turbulence there, honestly. Just gonna toss these cards out. You can do just a little bit of damage here and here. Why not? And you can also pile on some damage there. You guys should just target that. I want to make sure the right ones are clashing though, so make sure you're clashing. Then you're clashing with that one. I want this to clash instead. There we go. Wait for the angry face. There we go. Okay. There we go. Good hits. Good hits. Damage is pretty legit. But look at that. Not even slash dice and hitting for 10. Pretty great. Also, I'd recommend, no matter what you do, don't bring ranged pages into this fight. And you'll see why soon enough. Oh, that's ridiculous, yeah. There we go. And, oh, yep, I want that. I want to reduce that light. Let's give you the kill here, because I want you to probably scale as much as possible. Let's wait for the angry face. There we go. A little quick on the draw there, but as you can see, it's fine. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. That's not the end, of course, because we're also fighting Argalia. Clearly, though, this is not his. This is not his final form. Clearly, one, I don't get to see his cards. That's fun. He takes no damage from range pages. It's kind of a hint earlier in the story when he effortlessly blocked all the bullets. So takes no damage from range pages. And outside of that, he's fairly standard. Which, yeah, this is supposed to be like a shock surprise. If you took a full floor or a couple of gun characters against this, he would, you know, he'd knock you down to size. But I know that, and I have, you know, knowledge of things that are in the future, so I knew not to do that. So look at him. He's just scouting, you know? He's just being chill about it, you know? Doesn't even care. So there's another part of range dice that I don't usually get to or mass attack dice. I don't usually get to talk about too much. And that is the fact that, like, how do I describe this? Take for consideration the fact that, let's do that instead. And then the sleigh can actually be the one to clash. Take for consideration that Argalia has 3 dice. And let's say we're in a situation where, you know, we're fighting some other enemies that have 2 dice or 3 dice or however many, as most of these fights go now that we're a bit later in the game. You know, a mass attack page will target the dice randomly. You know, it'll always target exactly the one that I put it on, but you know, if I don't do that, it'll pick the others at random. What that means is that if I keep recasting the mass attack dice, it'll keep picking different dice. So what I'm essentially saying is that in a situation where you have multiple people with multiple dice, take the time to actually literally re-roll your mass attack pages to make sure that the mass attack's always hitting dice that have, like, you know, weaker attacks on it, weaker cards. I'll be able to show you an actual example of that soon enough, but just take my word for it. So, to start, there we go, the 15. They all just lost a bunch of light next turn, which is really good for us. There we go, good stuff. Damn. The bind is gonna hurt a little bit, but it's fine. There we go, good stagger. Like I said, you want to focus fire down these guys as much as humanly possible. Yeah, I shouldn't have targeted Argalia with that. Look at this, look at this. They have no light. The only reason Argalia has really strong cards is because, well, he's a boss, so he doesn't adhere to the same rules. But look at these guys, they can't even take a turn. Look at that. This is the strength of that mass attack page, like, just clear on display. And I want to make sure that I spend my time and just nuke down all of these guys as fast as humanly possible. Because next turn, they're going to get back up, and it's going to be a little tougher for me, so... okay, gonna take some time before I can play that again, but that's okay. Angry face. Come on, show me the angry face. There we go. Nice, good hits. Look at that. Come on, Argalia. Gotta be a little better than that. That hurt a little bit. Ha. Come on. That's supposed to phase me. Ah, low rolls there. But there we go. Yeah, let's do that. I like that better. And then you... that would be good if we had bleed, but we don't have that much bleed. So let's go with a... Leisha. I think it's how you pronounce that. I don't know. Alright. Easy exchange, we're getting funky with it now. Alright. Oof, that hurts. Alright, well... I don't want to do this. Let's get a block here. You can catch that there. And I'll just throw that on top. You, my friend, can just completely destroy this man. You, on the other hand, you're a little bit of a stinker. Let's go with that. Either I win, or I lose and I get a powerful card. So, you know, win-win in my book. I want to pop some hits on Argalia. Let's go ahead and peel off that dice there. Let's even hit him with a unforgettable memory. Let's play you. Let's play you here. The 5 to 8 has the lowest chance of working there. There we go. Alright. Wait for the angry face. There we go. Alright, 2 hits. Pretty good. Ah, still 1. I can't help but win clashes, man. Can't help it. Oh, come on. You can do a little better than that. Yep, his dice are really strong. Ow. Rude. There we go. That's what I like to see. Bamboo Hadakim is going to be the one to take down Argalia, just because it's the only way I can win those clashes, honestly. He just has such strong cards. Okay. I have Black Swan back, and now he's using his mass attack. Oof, ouch. That hurts really bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of you. You're gonna do that. Just gonna put all of my resources into taking him down. Same with you. Yep. Same with you. Okay. You're going to do this as well. Actually, I want to slay. Let's do that. And then let's increase the damage. You're gonna get hit really hard. Nothing I can do about that. You can draw some more pages. Damn. One of you's playing Black Swan, I know that much. You. I volunteer use Tribute. You're gonna take a metric ton of damage, but need to do it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to beat him, so. Let's pop that on for good measure. Okay, wait for the angry face. There we go. Good stagger. Alright, here we go. Alright, hurt a little bit, but only 1 stagger. Could have been much worse. Come on, dude. You know you can't win these clashes. And you're finally down. Now we can just focus on... Oh, and he's gone. Goodbye. Get out of here. Get out of here. Pushed him out. Sadly, didn't kill him, so no book.
결국 놓쳤네.
제대로 된 책도 못 구했고
저 또라이 머릿속은 꼭 한번 보고 싶었는데
저자의 책이 꼭 필요해?
솔직히 내 개인적인 이유야.
푸른 잔향은 붉은 안개를 쫓고 있는 것 같았어. 그렇다면 붉은 안개의 책이 푸른 잔향을 부를 수 있을지도 몰라.
도와주려는 마음은 고마운데 어떻게 붉은 안개의 책을 구해? 원래 붉은 안개는 이 세상에 없는데.
방법이 아예 없는 건 아닐 것 같아서. 푸른 잔향은 뒤틀림 때문에 동생을 잃었다고 했지. 뒤틀림의 원인이 나라는 걸 알고 있을까?
보통 놈은 아니니 눈치를 챘을 수도.
그렇다면 푸른 잔향의 목적은 나에 대한 복수가 아닐까? 아니, 오히려 뒤틀림에 의해 소중한 걸 빼앗긴 모두가 나를 원망하지 않는 게 이상하겠지.
뭐 그러려나? 혹시 후회하는 거야?
잘 모르겠어. 확실한 건 나에 대한 원한이 쌓이는 게 유쾌하지 않을 뿐. 그래도 결과적으로 나를 가둔 한 사람으로 인해 도시가 고통받는 거야. 그렇게 생각하면 훨씬 낫지. 푸른 잔향이 복수를 원하든 아니든 상관없어. 내 욕망과 도시 사람의 욕망이 충돌할 뿐이니까.
그렇지. 그건 그거고 이건 이거니까.
Alright. Bit of a lengthy fight, so maybe definitely ending the episode off here. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and crack some of these books open. Get ourselves a lot of new smoke pages. Not sure if I'll be messing around too much with smoke decks just yet. There's not really a need for them right now, but soon enough, don't worry. We'll get there soon enough. I might throw in like one or two, now that I can apply smoke a lot more consistently. Would be useful to get the damage, like, more damage, oh god. More damage going on the enemies, but next episode I'm thinking I want to do this second tier here, and then if I can fit this fight in as well, those two fights. Mountain of Smiling Bodies I can do, but honestly I'd rather wait just a little bit. You'll see why, but I just want to wait on that for just a tad. But that's the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll continue on our trek into the late game. As you can probably see, the fights are getting a lot harder and a lot longer, and it really comes down to utilizing your key pages and your ego that, well, will let you win the day. So, next episode, I think, I'll try using Net's X-Floor. We'll try Net's X-Floor against this, because honestly, this fight isn't all too difficult. Take it with a grain of salt. Shouldn't be all too difficult with our decks, so we'll give that a go. See some of these ego pages, and then from there we'll just kind of feel things out, adapt to see as we see fit. But that's the end of that. Again, hope you had a nice day. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.